Hi everyone, I wanted to do just a really quick video on how to reduce your exposure to EMR, especially if you're on the computer or on your phones a lot, watching TV, etc. So I have a few different things that I suggest you can buy online. These are orgonites. You can put these in front of the TV screen, in front of your Wi-Fi router, and also in front of your computer. And they come in all sorts of different sizes and shapes. These disc ones are really good for in your bedroom because they're not really stimulating energy to your body. And the triangle ones, the pyramid ones, are really good to stick in front of your Wi-Fi router and also your computer. And that way they deal with a lot more radiation than the smaller discs, so that reduces your exposure. Also, you can put clear quartz clusters in front of your computer screen, but make sure that you cleanse them and put them out in the sun at least once a week for a couple of hours, and smudge them with a white sage. Also, like I have everything, there's these. These are sacred geometry shapes, and you can put these or your computer cords through the actual catch. Let me see if I can open this. So they open up and you can put the cords through, and they're meant to change the frequency of the actual EMR that comes through. And so this is another example of an orgonite as well. And orgonites, if you go on YouTube, you can actually make these yourself. I got these all online. They range in price from like $30 to maybe a couple hundred or more, depending on what size you want. These ones are usually got clear quartz in them and copper coils, etc., metal filings, and they're in a plastic resin. So you can actually like look up how to make them yourself as well. And you can get these little ones, which you can put on top of all your different cords as well. As I have a salt lamp in every, pretty much every room in my house. And salt lamps change the energy of your actual room and put negative ions into the room, which is what you feel when you're out in nature. You know, you feel good, you feel high, you feel balanced. So I highly recommend putting a salt lamp in every room. Just remember that I do sweat when you turn them off at night. I leave the ones in different rooms on. The one in the bedroom I turn off, but just put a plate underneath it, so all the salt that's dissolving obviously doesn't wreck anything wood that it's sitting on. Also, I highly recommend, you don't have to get stitched, like I've had piggy covers as well, is the rubber phone covers. So this will block some of the EMR coming out of your phone as well. And always turn off your phone at night. If you're not going to turn it off, put it on airplane setting. Make sure you switch off your Wi-Fi hub every night so it's not constantly emitting. Turn your data and everything off your phone, and never charge your phone beside your head when you're in bed. Charge your phone before you go to bed, and make sure you either turn it off or put it in airplane mode if it's in your room, but do not put it anywhere near your head. Also, don't have, clock radios unless they're battery powered or solar. TVs, get them out of your bedroom. It's really no good for your system. What EMR does, which is electromagnetic radiation, or EMF, it actually damages your immune system. So it affects your thymus chakra, which is here. And that's why some people will notice that they get really irritated on their phone, on their computer, and that's what's going on, is it's affecting your thymus chakra. So you can wear a crystal in that area. I wear black tourmaline, which is protective against EMR. But you can also wear clear quartz. Any black crystal will work. And at the moment, I don't know whether you can see this, but I'm wearing a gold nugget, which was my grandmother's. Only since, because I'm not a big fan of gold anyway, ever since all this, virus bullshit that's been happening, because everybody's sort of struggling to stay balanced. Some people are really high, and those are the ones that are meditating all the time, being out in nature. What the energy of gold does is it lifts depression, it elevates your mood, it relieves melancholy. That's why you'll find colloidal gold. You may have heard of colloidal silver. So there's also colloidal gold. So you can wear it, or you can make an elixir out of gold by making sure it's clean, and then put it in a glass of water and put it outside, and a couple hours later you can sip on that water, and that is a gold elixir. So you will absorb the energy and the healing properties of that, and that will elevate any low moods that you're having as well. So there's lots of different things you can do to reduce your exposure and to make sure that your immune system isn't affected. I also wear a chakra balancing bracelet, which I made for myself, and it balances your whole chakra system. If you know about the chakra system, that's a whole nother video anyway. This is just quickly brushing over things, and it will help keep your system in balance. So just remember also to get out in nature, really, really important. And you can also use a bowl of Epsom salts. Every week you need to replace it though. Just put it in front of your computer. It needs to be a clay bowl. Do not use the Epsom salts though to have a bath in it. I've had a few clients do that. Throw it out and replace it every week. And also make sure you have plants and stuff where you're working on your computer and in your house once it purifies the air. Always have free-flowing current, like the windows open, if you have ceiling fans, them on, because computers also, once they heat up, any sort of computer, you'll start to get plastic fumes, and you can also get heavy metal fumes. So just be really aware of that. You don't want to be breathing in those sort of things. Best place to work on a computer, if you have to, is close to a window. Outside is even better. And just remember to every 20 minutes or 30 minutes get outside, have a bit of a break. Don't sit continuously all day on the computer. And I know because of all this virus stuff going on now, many people are on the computers. So this is just some really top tips that I find are really useful and I've used over the years. And obviously the best thing to do, if you can, is stay off the computer and really limit your time on your phone as well. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you found those really helpful.